Hello everyone, my name is Vivek Port and welcome back to my YouTube channel Better Call Paul. I have started a new YouTube playlist that is Git version control. Whether you are a beginner or a college student or just started your coding journey, this series will help you understand the Git from scratch, that is from ground level, clearly and practically. We will explore how Git tracks your work, how to save the changes safely, and how to recover the mistakes like a pro. Using VS Code and simple Git commands, you will learn real-world workflows used in the companies today. By the end of this playlist, you'll be very confident in managing your code like a software engineer. So let's get started and master your Git journey together. So I will explain you the Git workflow by this diagram, by this chart in Microsoft Excel, with the help of Microsoft Excel. There are three playgrounds of Git. There are three areas of Git. One is a working directory, one is a staging area, and one is Git repository. So we will see what is working directory first. Working directory, this is the folder on your computer, on your laptop, where your project files actually exist. When you open a folder in VS Code and edit files, you are working wherever you are working in the working directory. Any files you create, modify, or delete is detected by the Git in this area. So think of it as your editing space. So this is all about your working directory. Okay. Now we will see what is staging area. So staging area means after editing files, Git does not directly save them to the repository. First, you must move the selected changes into the staging area using git add command. The staging area lets you review what will go into your next commit. Think of it as a shopping cart where you collect changes before finalizing them. Like for example, Amazon.com, you not directly buy any product. First of all, you select 10 products what you like to buy. You select 10 items and add it to the cart. That is add to cart. After that, you go to that cart, select 5 items out of that 10 items, and you buy the 5 items. You not buy all the 10 items. So the cart of that Amazon.com is similar to the staging area of your Git workflow, right? So this is all about this staging area. Now this Git repository. You have to use git commit command of this git command. You have to use git commit to store your files to git repository. Git repository is the database where Git stores all the committed versions of your project. It lives inside the hidden Git folder. I will explain you what is a Git folder created by using git init command. Once changes are committed, they become permanent history inside the Git repository. So businesses rely on this to track progresses, rollback mistakes, and collaborate. For example, any kind of file, it may be Word file, Excel file, your .py file, .ipynb file, txt file, jpg, gpg, png, any kind of extension file you are working. You made some changes and you store it. For example, this 1.txt, 2.txt, 3.txt, 4.5.txt, these are files, and I made some changes into this file. After that, I changed it to, like, for example, project.py file. This is my first file. After that, I change so many things, and I make it a project underscore final.py file. After that, I will just submit. I will make a third file like a project final.py file. This is first day, second day, third day. Fourth day, I will again make like a project really final.py file. Likewise, I will make the files, and For example, if the file is small, then it's okay. If the file is too big, like 500 MB or 1 GB file, then inside our main folder we have stored like 4 GB, 5 GB data. This is a unnecessary wastage, and this is not a proper workflow. This is not a clean workflow. Also, we are not able to identify which task I perform in this project final.py file, which task I perform in this project underscore final.py file. Also, a third minus point of this approach is like if I want to go to this version, like I made some features into this application, into this file, and it is working fine. After that, I modify some code and make this file. After that, I modify some code and make this file. And in this file, those features which are running in this second folder, in this second version, are not running in the fourth version. Nobody know why they are not running. Coding is like coding is very dangerous. Like even a single semicolon will disturb the entire code, will corrupt the code files. So, for example, these features are not running, are running in a second version and are not running in fourth version. Then coders will be like in tension. They want to again go back to their second version. How they can go? If they follow this approach, then they might not go to their second version, or there will be some kind of difficulties in getting that second version and that coding files. So these difficulties, all these minus points are the actual business problems. And this problem and the solutions found out by one scientist, and he made this Git repository. So now we can store all our versions like project.py. This is first commit, like you can see initial commit, project final.py. This is second commit, like UI completed. In this project final, what changes I did, like maybe I completed the UI functionality, then I will write UI completed. Third functionality, for example, I completed backend completed. So this is my third version. Fourth version will be like front end completed. So this is my fourth version. So I can go back to this version, I can go back to this version, I can go back to the first version, any version I can, and I will see the project structure, I will see the coded files, whatever present at this point. History will be preserved with the help of Git repository, with the help of Git actions. These are Git actions, git add.com, git add, git commit. These are Git actions. You can see Git actions. In detail, we will see as our video moves. You will see in detail what are Git commands, what is the importance of each Git commands. So let's see. Now I am in this folder. I have created Git folder. First of all, you have to download a Git bash. Just go to Google and write down download Git bash, and just do next, install it. It is very easy. And also you might have installed VS Code. Just Google and download VS Code. Just Google, download it, install it. I will open VS Code here. It may take 1 or 2 seconds. Yes, it is open now. Now this is empty folder. You know why most of the developers use VS Code? Because the importance of using VS Code is it easily creates files and folders. So very easily you can create files and folders. So this is Git folder. This is Git folder, you can see. And in that Git folder, this is for new folder. This is for new file. In this Git folder, I will create 5 files: 1.txt, 2.txt. Okay, this is 1.txt created. See here, 1.txt created. 2.txt, likewise 3.txt. Side by side you can see third file is also created, 4.txt and 5.txt. Okay, so in the first file I will write down this is my rst first txt file. Okay, I will just save it, I will copy it, I will paste here, second file, save it, paste it, third file, control save, control V, fourth file, this is fifth file, this is my fifth txt file, control save. So I have created 5 files and I have write down some code, some textual data, anything. I did something into this files so that I can identify, okay, in the first file I have write down some code, thousands of lines of code. Now this is only one line of code, one line of text, you can say one sentence. This is my first txt file. Now I will go here and I will open the git bash. Okay, I will choose the second option. And here I will write down 3 commands. So I will write down git config minus global user dot name, here my name. So with the help of this I am telling Git that who am I? I am Vivek Code. My username is Vivek Code. Okay, again I will write down git config minus global user dot email vivek77@gmail.com, and this is my email ID. I will hit enter. Again git config global code.editor code, wait, hit enter. So with the help of this I am telling these commands tell Git who you are, and your name, your email appear in the Git commit history. Code.editor sets VS Code as a default text editor for the Git messages. Now you can see clearly. I will just put here git init, my first command, git init, and I will hit enter. Currently see only 5 files are there. Once I click here, initialize empty git repository in local disk E projects folder, git folder, but we didn't see any git folder here, right? But if I click here and select hidden items, then you can see this is the hidden folder, git hidden folder present. I have just splitted the screen so that you can see the VS Code as well as this folder structure as well as this git bash. Okay, so I will just make it larger because we have to write down the commands here. As I have edited this, as I have write down something and created a git folder, but I didn't stage them, but I didn't move them into the staging area like our cart of Amazon.com. Okay, I didn't place these files into the staging area of Git, so that's why there is a U symbol. U means undragged. They are not selected, they are not placed into the staging area. That means undragged files. Okay, now I will write down the command git status. I will hit enter, and 1.txt, 2.txt, 3.txt, 4.txt, 5.txt, these are untracked files, no commit sets. on branch folder, nothing added to the commit, but untracked files present. Untracked files present. So use git add to track the file. Use git add to stage the file. Use git add to move this item into the Amazon cart. For your simplicity, I am taking examples of the cart of Amazon.com. Now what I will do, I will just move this 1.txt file into the staging area. I will means for example, I like this item and I will add it to the cart of Amazon.com, right? So, but I am not buying it. I am just putting it into the cart area. Okay, into the staging area of Git. So git add 1.txt. Okay, so hit enter, and you can see once I refresh it, you will see you will be removed. Yes, A means added. I will just zoom it. Yes, you can see A means added. A means added. U means untracked. Likewise, we have added our first file. Likewise, I will add git add space dot. Likewise, by this way we can add all the files into the staging area. Okay. Once I refresh it, you will see all A instead of UUU. All the files are added into the staging area. Now I will write down the. I have added all these items into my basket, into my cart of Amazon.com, and I want everything to buy. I want everything to put into Git repository. So I will use git commit -n initial commit, hit enter. So you can see git commit -n initial commit, 5 changes are there, 5 instructions are there. Created mode 1.txt, 2.txt, 3.txt, 4.txt and 5.txt. All these files are now saved to my GitHub repository. Now I will use the git status command to see which status are there. Nothing to commit, working tree is clean, because we have already committed all these files, because we have already stored all these files into our GitHub repository. Now I will make some changes to first file. This is my first UI. I will just copy this, save this. This is my third UI. Save this, and I will go to fifth file. This is my fifth UI. Control save. You can see this M is created. M means modified. We have modified some files here. We have already stored them into a GitHub repository, but after that we have made some changes. We have added some new features into our coding files, into our project files, anything, any file, any kind of files. We have made some changes. So now, and if I want to make these changes to our, if I want to ship this first file and last file to my GitHub repository. I am sure about first and fifth file, but I am not sure about third file. I have made some changes, but I am not sure whether these coded files are correct or not. I am still working on it. This is work in progress. So what I will do, first of all, I will add this first and fifth item because I like it. I will add it to the cart of Amazon.com, to the staging area of my Git. Okay, so I will just add them. Git add 1.txt, 2.txt. I will hit enter. Okay, no error. So I will just refresh it. M will be changed to A. You will see the M or I will just refresh it. So we will. I have just write down these commands. Git add 1.txt 5.txt, and after that I hit git status. Now changes to be committed, modified 1.txt file and 5.txt file. These files are modified. I didn't place this file into the staging area, and now I use git status command here. We will see the status of our Git repository. This third file is modified but not staged, but not put into the staging area. Now I will commit the changes. Now I will buy these items from Amazon.com cart file, cart Amazon cart. Okay, means I will just push this first and fifth file to the GitHub repository. So I will use git commit -m. I will give any name like I am dealing with UI, user interface. So I will write down here UI completed. Okay, and I will hit enter. So two files changed. Okay, I will just use git status command to see. I will just refresh it. So our third file is as it is. You can see first, second, fourth, fifth. Their symbols are gone. They are not untracked. They are not added. They are not modified. They are committed. So they are pushed to our GitHub repository. Third file is as it is. Now what I will do? I will go to this third file and I will make some random changes. I will, for example, I will do some bad coding and I will just save the file and see this file is saved now. And for example, I have just closed this file. Then if I want to recover that third file, that initial code, that no bad lines code is, for example, this is the bad line, and for example in thousands of lines of codes I have made some 10-20 bad code lines which is having bugs, which is having errors, and the features are not working right now. I want to go to previous version. How can I go? I will just use the command git restore 3.txt file, hit enter. You can see this is my third file. Automatically the error has gone. Automatically the bad codes are gone. We came back to our previous version 3.txt. This is my third text file. This is the original version of this text file. Original means the previous version of the text file. So by this way we have seen just the beginning of our version control. How we can go back to our previous version, how we can commit the changes, how we can edit the files, put it into the staging area, and then pushing it to our GitHub repository, how we can recover our previous version of our any file, coding file, txt file, using git restore command. So this is all about today's video. In the next video, I will show you if two persons are working for a project and they are simultaneously changing some things. So a lot of problems will be created, like oh, this code was running previously, now it is not running. And do you make some changes? So there will be blame, credit and blame, and this kind of things happens, like I didn't do any changes, I don't know how this is not working right now. So we can solve this kind of fighting with the help of Git repository, with the help of Git actions. We will discuss it in our next video.
Subscribe to my channel.